Do you want to automate your penetration testing and vulnerability assessment process? Or if you are struggling to find most critical vulnerabilities in your network and your web application? If your answer is yes, then in this video, I'm going to show you how you can install PanLegend on your Kali Linux operating system. So basically, PanLegend is the world's most advanced and next generation penetration testing assistant. Basically, a platform where you can do automatic penetration testing and vulnerability assessment. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can install PanLegend on your operating system. Additionally, I'm going to show you how you can use this PanLegend platform to exploit the most critical vulnerabilities on your network or your web environment. So my name is Rahul Kumar and you are watching Cyber Security. Watch the video till then to know more about PanLegend. So without further ado, let's get started. So this is the main page of PanLegend.ai. The link is in description. So the world's first agentic AI hacker, but built for cybersecurity. Of course. So now we have this amazing dashboard of this amazing website. To get it installed on your operating system, the steps are quite simple. But before we start into installing this Panagen AI on our operating system, first we need to open the terminal. So here we have a terminal. Let's check our IP address and check the connectivity first. So let me ping 8.8.8 to google.com to check our internet connectivity is working perfectly fine. So now I have to install this. So to get installed, you have to click on download option. Then you have multiple options. You can install on your Kali or on your Mac for ARM64. So I suggest you and recommend you to install it on Kali. So click on install on Kali. So once you click on install, you can see the downloading is being started, and here the package size is approximately 393 MB. And because I've already installed it, I'm not going to install it. So, and especially the package is .blob. So me, it's a Debian package. So to install Debian package, it's quite very simple. I have already installed it, and I'm gonna show you how you can install it if you're installing it first time. So let me show you ls. Let me change my directory to download because here I've installed it. So here you can see I have panlegend.kaliarm64.deb means the Debian package. To get it installed, you need to write sudo dpkg means Debian package -i stand for hyphen install, and then the package name. Just simply hit on enter and enter your password. Make sure you start your package with sudo. So there's a simple process to install PanLegend on your Kali Linux operating system. Because I have already installed it, that's why I've got this solution right now. So the step is quite simple. You just need to install this application with the help of this command dpkg-i. So once you install this, then click on application tab and write PanLegend. And here you can see we have the PanLegend application here. So once you click on PanLegend, it will show you the dashboard like this. But before starting this, you have to create your account on panlegend.ai. So let's get back to the PanLegend website and click on sign up because I have already signed up here. So here you can see I've signed up with my email ID. And when you click on dashboard, so here you can see your remaining credits and total use credits. Because PanLegend is not a free tool at all, here you can see all the pricing options available for all type of users. For example, if you're a free user, then you have a free product download, access to basic features, full AI agent functionality included, and 200 credits included per month. So for example, if you're installing PanLegend for first time and as a free user, then you will get only 200 credits. Then you will get 200 credits per month. But if you're a pro user, then you will get 2,400 credits per month and all features on free plan plus free token quota, access to top tier market leading models, and integration 200 plus tools. So one good thing basically I like in PanLegend is like it support more than 200 plus penetration testing tools in this AI assistant. So next we have the business plan and we have enterprise plan. So I recommend you if you're a freelancer penetration tester, then you can go for pro plan. And then if you have a quite good business, then you can go for business or enterprise solution. But if you're a student and want to learn how AI will work in cybersecurity, how you can integrate AI with cybersecurity, then free plan is for you if you're a student. So let's get back to the dashboard page. So here you can see all the information of your credit. For example, if you have 200 credits, so here you can see how many credits you have used and how many credits you have left right now. And here you can see the billing and invoice details and the contact us option. Like if you want to get support of anything regarding this product, then you can contact Legend team. Apart from that, you have another amazing resource here, Hacking Labs. So when you click on Hacking Labs, you will see amazing resources offered by Palagen.ai, and you can learn a lot more about cybersecurity and penetration testing. Let's get back to our main dashboard of Palagen.ai. So once you install Palagen and created your account on Palagen.ai, so this type of dashboard, most probably you will see. So here you can see the Palagen Quick Start. So the usage of Pan is quite simple. So here you can see a box where you have to enter your prompt just like ChatGPT. If you're using ChatGPT and you have familiar with other AI LLM models, then this is the most easiest thing available right now on the internet if you want to do automated penetration testing and vulnerabilities assessment. And here you can see the terminal option. Let's see if you want to check your IP address, simply so hit IPA, and here you can see all the IP addresses associated with your account. You can see here, and here we can see the status, result, and the risk tab. So basically, when you start doing automated penetration testing, here you can see all the information regarding the risk level. So this risk tab show you the all the risk associated with that particular network or system according to the severity level. You can see, and here we see the result tab and the status tab, and then we have chat history and the task overview. Now I'm going to show you how you can use Penlegend, and trust me, it's super easy. You just need to do click click click, and that's it. You don't need to write full fledged long commands. Just type your prompt and hit enter. So in this scenario, I have one Linux operating system. The IP is 192.168.132.128. This is the IP of my Linux operating system, and my computer system is IP is 129. Here you can see the IP address. So now if I want to scan this operating system, if I want to scan this Linux operating system, the answer is simple. You just need to write, please scan this IP and find out all the vulnerabilities present in this present net. So I just wrote, please scan this IP and find out all the vulnerabilities present in it. And the IP is here. So now your job is done. You just need to hit enter. Now you can see I've sent my prompt and the task is been started. And here you can see the target confirmed and now initial scanning strategy. So like we do in our real pen testing. So whenever we do security testing, our first job is to scan the target network. And here you can see Nmap tool, and this is my personal favorite tool and which I basically use whenever I do pen testing or do scanning. So here you can see the Nmap and the command of Nmap which this tool gonna use, and here we see the different kind of Nmap command, and just your job is very simple. You just need to click on execute selected tools, and especially if you don't want to execute this command, you can just simply uncheck it. But I want to scan it, so I'm just checking it and clicking on execute selected task. On here you can see the status, the running task here. After a moment you can see all the results here and the risk associated with this particular IP address. You can see in the risk category. So let's wait for a while, and hopefully it will give you result in the next 2 or 3 minutes. And now we have another set of commands of nmap, curl, nm for linux, nbitscan, and ping. So if you want to execute all these selected tools, just hit on execute selected tool. But I don't, in this scanner, I don't want to scan the ping scan and the other nmap scan. So I'm just unchecking it and the timeout as well. So now click on execute selected tools. So now we have something interesting here. So here it confirmed high risk findings. So here we have the vulnerability summary here, the severely outdated web stack and the critical Samba configuration, information disclosure, and the next phase, which is going to perform is deep vulnerability exploitation and testing. So this is really interesting, basically, because usually when you do penetration testing or vulnerability assessment, it will take around like hours. Like it depends on the target as well, of course, but but usually it takes around 5 to 6 hours like to gather all these kind of information. So like you are watching right now, it's been only 5 to 10 minutes only, and it showed you all these things results. And here you can see the next phase, deep vulnerability exploration testing, and the first thing which it gonna execute is a search exploit. So basically a tool which basically help to search for the exploits which basically best for target exploitation. And here you can see all the search exploit commands and the assembly client command, nmap, and dev test as well. So I want to execute all these tools, just simply click execute selected text. So I simply clicked on execute selected test. So the process is very simple. You just need to click, click, click. You didn't need to memorize all those long commands. So let's suppose you have to memorize all this command and then you're executing it. It's too hectic for a vulnerability assessment and penetration tester. So now it's very simple, and thanks to Penlegent AI. And here you can see we have a multiple risk level here. Depending on the severity level, it categorizes all these vulnerabilities here. Like the first one is Samba vulnerability, which is basically a remote command injection. The second one is end of life Apache vulnerability. Then we have an end of life PHP vulnerability, and we have other vulnerabilities, so on. So this is really something interesting and really something amazing, which basically help pen testers to fasten their vulnerability assessment process and to show the critical vulnerabilities to their clients as well. Because Intelligent has some really amazing feature, and that is the pen testing report. So you don't need to write the manual report anymore. Now you have the option to automate the process and to generate the report automatically and show it to your client. I'm going to show you this report generation method in a moment, but before that, let's analyze what it showed us. So now we have the new critical findings, which is newly confirmed high-risk vulnerabilities, HTTP trace method enabled, SMB message signing disabled, anonymous write access to SMB share. And now we have the evidence as well, the impact and the exploitability. And another thing good in Panlegend.ai is it show you the vulnerability and the severity level, the evidence, the impact, and the exploitability as well. So now you have all the vulnerability information. You know what are these vulnerabilities present in your system and how you can fix it and how you can exploit it. And now there's a last time and I'm executing selected tools because it gonna exploit it deeply, and we don't have much time to show all the vulnerability details in this one video. So I'm gonna execute this tool one last time. After this, I'm gonna show you some other features of Intelligent AI, like report generation and other things as well, like how you can manage tasks and how you can switch tasks between multiple tasks. So let's wait for a while and see what next we have in this process. So this is really something interesting. Now we have the critical new vulnerabilities confirmed here. The first one is WebDAV remote code execution. It is really something amazing. And remote code execution is one of the most popular vulnerabilities. If you report this vulnerability in bug hunting program, then definitely you will get a lot of bounties here. So now we have the confidence confirmed, and you can see the PHP file upload succeeded, PHP execution succeeded, and directory creation succeeded. And here we have the attack path as well. You can check the attack path later. And then we have the critical risk 2 is PHP info.php export. Then we have PHP my admin accessible, and this is really something amazing and really juicy information we have. And then we have the tricky application found and other simple exploitation deep. And then we have the available Samba exploits. So like this, you can do penetration test. So like this, you can exploit multiple vulnerabilities and gather all the juicy information present on the target operating system. And here you can see we have other risk factor here depending on the severity level. So you can see the web dev is on number 1 now, and then we have other vulnerabilities, so on. And now we have the status information, and here we have the result option. Here you can see all the results which are here, and here you can see the chat history, whatever you are prompting on this Penlegent AI, or whatever you are sending commands. And here you can see all the listed commands here. And then we have the task overview. One amazing feature is that, like, if you want to add on extra tools in it, for example, if you want to use a tool which is not present on the Penlegent AI, so then you can use other tools as well. So you can just hit the search button and then you can install the tool. If you click on setting, then So here you can see the Python interpreter path, then you can which you can set, then the Bash interpreter path, AI generator script safe path, and the lockout option, of course, you have here. And then if you want to switch between multiple tab or multiple tasks, then you can click on task, and here you have the list of tasks. Here you can see I have tested multiple OS, multiple network systems here, so we can switch any of the tasks which you would like to. Like I was talking about the tools, like if you want to install the tools, just simply click on install tools, and here you can see click to open our GitHub. When you click to open our GitHub, here you will see their GitHub repo page, and this is basically how you can install pentest.tools. So this is how you can install pentest AI2 pentest tools here, and this is very is something really crazy, a tool which I have ever used in my areas of cybersecurity career. So apart from that, once you get done with this all the exploitation and reconnaissance thing, now it's time to export the report. So if you want to export the report, we have one option here, export penetration test report. And then you have multiple options here, execution result. So if you want to include execution results, risk list, analysis records, and task tree status, just click on this, and everything you mentioned here, it's gonna add in your pen testing report. Simply click on start generation, and it will generate the report like in a minute or in a two. So when you click on generate report, it will generate a report like properly and nicely, and then you can simply showcase this report to your client or your freelancer contractor. So once you generate a report, then it's very simple to showcase your findings and to find out those vulnerabilities which you have discovered. And in the meantime, I want to tell you, like if you want to scan most complicated vulnerabilities, or if you want to exploit the zero day exploit, or if you want to exploit SQL injection or web application firewall testing, then all these vulnerabilities you can test on this platform, and it's super easy, especially if you're a beginner or if you're intermediate level or if your level is more advanced. Then this tool is for you all, guys. So I seriously recommend you all try this tool, and you can start with your free plan. All the details are mentioned in the description. You can check out the description. In the meantime, I want to show you. I have already generated some sort of report. Just want to show you, and here you can see I have already generated this report. Let me show you from starting. And here you can see the penetration testing report. I have started this test on 2025 11/3, and here in the report date tested by Pelican.ai, the executive summaries: two critical vulnerabilities, one high vulnerability, and two medium vulnerabilities. And here you can say, and here you can find the key, and here you can see the key findings, which are very important whenever you're submitting your report to higher management. The key findings are very important to include in your testing report. And then we have the scope of engagement, like on which target I was pen testing. So basically, so here we have the IP address of our client machine on which I was testing, and then we have the out of scope things and the methodology, information gathering, vulnerability scanning, and the detailed findings as well. And especially here you can see we have the detailed findings. For example, the finding number one is PRTG network monitor, default credential enabled, description, impact, proof of concept, and recommendation as well. So this is the most lovable thing I liked in this tool. So basically, next is PRTG network monitor exposed with known RCE vulnerabilities, the finding, description, impact. So now you know what are the vulnerabilities and how to fix it, and how to basically how to produce a POC. You have all the information regarding the vulnerabilities, and this is the most important part whenever you're submitting report to your client. This is how Penlegend.ai generate report for you. So if you want to install Penlegend, just simply go on the website and install it right here. Simply click on download and select your operating system, and you can install it. Apart from that, they have their own GitHub repo and GitHub link mentioned in the description box. You can check out those links for any kind of support or help, or if you are struggling with any kind of installation, you can comment down below as well. So this is the tutorial of Penlegend.ai, your smart AI agentic AI hacker toolkit. To install Penlegend on your Kali Linux operating system, the link I mentioned in the description box. You can check out the link and install Penlegend on your system right now. So if you like the video, like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below your most favorite part of this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.